Mother of God.
So, mom in one word would have to be organized.
Describe mom in one word. If it had to be only one word, I would say constant.
Describe mom in one word, Ziddi.
So, what I like most about you has to be how selfless you are and how caring you are. And no matter what the time is, you're just always going to be there for a person if they need you. And I think that's genuinely the best quality anyone could ever have. But what I don't like about you is how sometimes I feel like you go overboard and it's not necessary because not everyone deserves you because you're worth so much more and you're the best.
My favorite thing about her, about mom, is has to be how affectionate and laid back she is about like everything. She's just very chill about everything, and it, yeah.
Ironically, the thing that I like about mom and the thing that I don't like about mom is the same thing. The fact that she's so stubborn. It really works out when both of us are on the same page, but when we're not, I know I'm not. It's not gonna go my way.
Something that I like about mom is that she's very childish. She thinks she's grown up, but she's a child at heart. And something that I don't like about mom is that is actually something I like about her too. It's that she gets what she wants, like she fights for what she wants. She somehow convinces the other person that she's right, but it might not always work in my favor. Uh, Everything.
Has to be sleepovers. It's something I've still not got permission for till today. I mean, I'm turning 16 in exactly a month. Yay! But that's not the point. I'm turning 16 in exactly a month and I'm still not allowed for sleepovers. I genuinely think the rules should be better.
Hardest thing to get permission for has to be stayovers. She never lets me go, no matter whose house it is.
I think I'm out of this category. I don't think I need to ask for permissions anymore. But if I could go back in time and answer this question, I would say going for a sleepover where girls are involved. That's a no. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most protective, mom, I would rate mom 100.
I'd say like an 11 or something.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how protective is mom? 462.
11.
And I have to say, everything I do with you, like literally everything I do with you is fun and memorable, and we have the time of our life. Like, whether it's watching random movies at like 2 in the morning, or it's having midnight cravings and trying to make food that Rivan and I suck at, and then you come in and help us make it, or then it's going for long drives and raging to music, or then if it's taking those weird Snapchat pictures. Basically everything, literally everything. I'm so grateful to have you in my life. I never say it, but I love you the most.
तुझ पे जिंदगानी गिल्टी है मेरी साबुन की शक्ल में बेटा तू तो निकला केवल झाग 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 भाग भाग
Uh, the most memorable thing I do with her is like it's not one instance, but it's like every day almost. So we sit and gossip. She tells me about her friends and all our relatives. She like tells me stuff, gossip about them, and tell her stuff about my friends, and it's quite fun. Yeah.
चक दे हो चक दे गिल्लियां चक दे हो चक दे गिल्लियां चक दे हो चक दे गिल्लियां
I think the most badass or the last badass thing that I've done with mom is attending Sunburn and having her dance or letting loose more than I could let loose. It's actually some sort of energy that comes around the Khandan, and it's something I've noticed. Like when she's around the family and around the Khandan, she just wants to like let loose and enjoy herself. So I think that's the last badass thing I've done with her.
So, a word to describe each of y'all. So first, in general, I just want to say how caring, kind, and amazing all three of y'all are.
A word for Shiramasi: scintillating.
Selfless.
For Sheena Masi, one word would have to be wild.
गिनी चलाई जाने ओ सानू भी झूठा दे दो किथे कल्ले कल्ले जाई जाने ओ सानू भी झूठा दे दो किथे कल्ले कल्ले जाई जांदे ओ लैम्बोर्गिनी चलाई जांदे ओ सानू भी झूठा दे दो क्यों कल्ले कल्ले जाई जांदे ओ
Adios.
One word for Minimasi, I would say perceptive.
Witty.
Minimasi, I'd probably say something like organized and disciplined. And one thing, chess also. Yeah.
This is all after this.
What are you saying?
Moe.
It would behoove you to tread lightly before you cast aspersions on the strength of exercising prowess.
मेरे को नींद आ रही है
For Nina Masi, I'd probably say something like crazy and fun.
And for Nina Masi, I think calm, opposites.
One word to describe Nanima. I don't think any other word would do justice to her apart from the word mother.
One word that comes to mind for Nani Ma without any thought is warmth.
Humble.
So Nanima in one word would have to be chef.
What I like the most about you is basically the kind of person you are. You're by far the strongest person I've ever met, and the way you endure everything and go through everything with a smile on your face. I genuinely think that's the biggest thing anyone could ever do in life. But what I don't like about you is how you always put others before you. You should focus more on yourself and give yourself more importance because you deserve each and every bit of it, like the most.
A favorite thing about her and my least favorite thing about her is that she's always in the kitchen because her food is like excellent, but we don't get to spend enough time with her because she's always in the kitchen.
One thing I like about Nanima is her hugs. I love her hugs. She gives the best hugs in the world. One thing I do not like about Nanima is when she runs off to the kitchen. I'm sure this is going to be the answer for every one of you answering this. But yeah, I hate it when Nanima just runs off to the kitchen to get you something that you absolutely do not require.
Something that I love about Nanima is that she is loving, caring, and also I love her reactions to things that she finds are like surprising for her, like when her eyebrows go up and she's in a state of shock.
Contrast.
And something that I don't like about Nanima is obviously how she runs to the kitchen every time we come, trying to feed food till we throw up.
What is the most memorable thing you have done with her? I think it has to be that day when I came home. Like, it was just for half an hour, but the amount we spoke in that half an hour, I don't think we've ever bonded that much ever in our lives. And I am still so grateful for that half an hour I spent with you, because I think that's when we actually spoke about literally everything. Right from me joining Hillspring to my academics, to dad, to you, to us, to our family, to everything. And that has to by far be my most memorable moment with you.
Memorable thing with Nanima would have to be like I've gone to her house a few times for sleepovers when mom and pops aren't here in town and stuff. So I remember like we watched some movies and all together and we bonded over that stuff. So that's like some of my fondest memories with Nanima.
Something that comes to mind is actually a time when I was the designated driver for Nanima and Dad, and I drove them up to Mahabaleshwar. I think it was the time when we were going to Le Meridian, and I just remember the drive being. I was a little nervous because I think I was just starting to drive at that time, but yeah, it was a super smooth journey, and I just enjoyed the silence with them. Those 5-6 hours of just being around them and just I'm not there was barely any music. I don't think the stereo worked, but just being in that space with them was really comforting, and um, yeah, it's just something that's special to me.
The most memorable thing with Nanima is I think when I was younger and she used to take me to the park right outside Basera, and also the first I traveled in a BST bus for the first time with her, and also staying up late talking about her life and how she met dad and about all the stories about her childhood and where she grew up. Yeah.
Like, the answer is pretty simple. It's obviously never. You never sit with her, you're always in the kitchen running to get something.
And how many times she's actually sat with me and not run to the kitchen to cook something. I don't think I've ever been to been to her house and she's not gone into the kitchen. She's always going to the kitchen.
Do I even need to answer this question?
नीना जल्दी आ ना राजा प्यास लगी है जल्दी आ
I'll say happy Mother's Day to all four of y'all. Y'all mean the world to each and every one of y'all, and we are all so grateful. Thank you for everything. Love y'all the most.
Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful and selfless women.
Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful ladies.
Happy birthday